the 5 reasons you've never submitted a proposal. And number 1 is probably the scariest. Reason number 5, you keep overthinking things instead of just starting. You ever heard of the phrase, you're doing too much? Well, guess what? You're doing too much. Listen, I understand you have to research. I understand you have to understand what you're doing. But all you need to know to submit is how they gonna do the job, who gonna do the job, how can you get a quote from them? How they gonna do the job, who gonna do the job, and how you get a quote for them. That's it. No overthinking about it. No overthinking. Reason number 4. You think you need all this money in order to win or submit a proposal. But honey, baby child, let me give you the tea. I have over 20 contracts, and I have never had to put money up front. Not saying that it don't happen. What I'm saying is, I didn't have to do it because I simply let them know the government pays me in the net 30, so I'm going to pay you in the net 30. There is no money up front. You get paid when I get paid. And guess what? They understand that. That's how business to business works. Reason number 3, you keep waiting to become certified at this specific set aside. Let me tell you something. You do not need a set aside to bid or to win contracts. Once again, I have over 20 contracts, and the only set aside that I actually have is total small business. Guys, guess what? You're automatically deemed total small business when you register in SAM.gov. So you don't need the other certifications. Now, you could go ahead and get them if you want to, but some of y'all are using that as an excuse not to bid. Let me say that again. Some of y'all are using that as an excuse not to bid. You're losing out on contracts that are being awarded that you could apply to if you simply would have just applied. But once again, I have 0 certifications. I've won over 20 contracts. Hey, if you don't believe me, you can go to fpds.gov and look me up. I ain't got nothing to hide. Reason number 2, and this is probably the biggest reason why people don't submit. You don't know what to say to subcontractors. Have you not ever called a store, asked them, hey, is your milk on sale? How much is the milk on sale? Or have you ever called somebody for your house to come fix something? Your sink is broke, your window is broke, your TV is broke, or whatever, and you are asking them for a quote on how much it's gonna cost? Have you not gone to the mechanic and asked them how much it's gonna cost? Y'all, it's the same exact thing. It's just a different situation. You already have the tools you need to talk to a subcontractor. You just don't know it yet. So stop being afraid to talk to them. They just regular people just like you and me. All right now, y'all stay to the end. The number 1 reason you guys have not submitted, and probably the scariest reason, you're scared to fail. So you just don't try. You ever heard that saying, fear kills more dreams than failure ever will? Yeah, that's you. You're afraid to mess up, get told no, and that's really crazy because all it takes is 1 proposal to change your life. That's why I created my Watch Us Submit Dallas workshop. In this workshop, I walk you through every single step. We are knocking out all of those reasons that has prevented you from submitting a proposal. And guess what? At the end of the workshop, you actually walk out with a submitted proposal, 100% guaranteed, that you could actually win just like her.
First contract ever.
So if you're ready to finally stop talking about submitting and start submitting, type the word proposal in the comments and make sure you secure your seat today. I'll see you at the workshop.
Freedom, I can't move. Freedom, cut me loose.